How do you increase energy, increase momentum, and fully and successfully succeed this year in everything that you have set? My name is Leslie Urbis. I'm a registered dietitian and a personal trainer with 12 plus years experience in mindset dieting, helping people to remove emotional eating tethers, remove excessive weight, and reduce disease-inducing patterns so they can live shame and guilt-free lives, margarita in hand, in the body they love, living the life they deserve. And one of the things that I want to talk about here today is whether you're watching this video in January or July, when we talk about a year is all just relative to what we give it, right? We give it a certain year. The Chinese has a different new year. The church has a different new year. We have a different new year based on our birth. So while we all talk about a new year experience starting in January, remember that your new year can start whenever you want it. And also remember that failures are only failures if you quit. So when you say, I'm going to give up on this, I'm going to let it go, I'm not going to follow through, what you're really saying to yourself is that I am going to allow this failure to be a piece of me, to take the identity of this will define where I stop. And why is this important? Because if you're trying to increase momentum and increase energy, this is one of the places that halts us. If we're so worried about making the mistake, about falling flat on our face, about being 100% failure, if we're so worried about that moment, then we'll never succeed to take it to the next level. So instead of processing in our own minds and bodies that this is what we need to be doing, what I want you to start thinking about is, instead of the focus on the failure, focus on what you can learn from it and adapt to it. This is one of the things that I'm still working on today. So many times I want to hold myself back for the fear of the failure, for the fear of what everyone else thinks. But remember, that's just based on the story that I'm believing others think of me. And when we judge other people and when we tell ourselves a story, we take ourselves out of the life that we deserve. So my 3 top ways to keep increasing momentum are: 1, every time you tell yourself you can't, stop. And make it a word in your head. When you say the word can't, I really want you to be like red flag, like up in your head. Imagine a scenario, use your imagination where it's can't, red flag, from the bull with the red flag, right? Really get into it. And when that happens, literally then say to yourself, I can. And get involved with it. Get angry with it. Be like, I can. Because the more you physically get your whole body into it and tell yourself, I can, the more your body's like, okay, we're listening. We're going to do it. We're going to follow through, right? Because you get engrossed in it and you're emotionally and physically connected to it. And letting the universe know can't is not in my vocabulary. Number 2, to increase momentum and energy, stop abusing caffeine. It doesn't increase either of them. Instead, what it does is it increases your heart rate and it speeds things up and it makes you more nervous and more anxious and takes you out of where you need to be. So instead of reaching towards these things that we feel that we must have, in order to really boost that energy, I want you to take time to reflect. Sit and be in yourself. Every hour for 2 minutes, close your eyes, rest your eyes, and fully feel into yourself what you're going to need in order to see results. Is not more caffeine. It's tuning into yourself and listening to yourself to take it to the next level. And the third thing to increase energy and momentum is tell people your goals. Have people that are ahead of you in a place that you want to be, holding you accountable towards those goals. Tell people what those goals are. Have them help you to succeed. But don't choose somebody that's equal to you. Choose somebody that's where you want to be so they can call you out on your own issues that are stopping you from achieving your goals. All right, that is how I want you to increase momentum and energy this year. My name is Leslie Urbis. I'm a registered dietitian and a personal trainer. If you watch this, give me a hashtag live, hashtag replay, tell me your takeaways, and remember, you are as good as your goals, whether it is day 1, day 365, or it's your birthday. Everything that you say you can do, as long as you keep your mind to it.